The Hindu supremacist holding Hindutava narrative are dominating India nowadays. This racist and Nazis-inspired ideology are backed by many times banned terrorist organization RSS, widely known group. What is the way of proving that you are more Indian than other? Narendra Modi's BJP has told the way by fully converting yourself to Hinduism or live in India as second and third class citizen. In an interview, one of BJP party leader has said Muslims do not fall in equal category. An interpretation of Article 14 is equality for equals, and all people are not equal, according to him. If we look Hindu religion caste hierarchy system, we can find out that there is a major contradiction between upper class Hindus and between lower class Hindus. Besides being following the same religion, they cannot live with the same standard and dignity. Every year, huge amount of Hindu Dalits convert into Islam to seek refuge. They are known as Muslim Dalits in India. Does Hindu religion divide people? Why all Hindus are not equal? As Muslims under Islam are equal, and all people according to religion Islam are equal human beings, Islam does not distinguish people. In Holy Quran, chapter 49, verse 13, Allah says, "O humanity, indeed we created you from a male and a female, and made you into peoples and tribes, so that you may get to know one another. Surely the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous among you. Allah is truly all-knowing, all-aware." For centuries, caste has dictated almost every aspect of Hindu religious and social life, with each group occupying a specific place in the complex hierarchy. The caste system divides Hindu into four main categories: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Many believe that the groups originated from Brahma, the Hindu god of creation. At the top of the hierarchy were the Brahmins, who were mainly teachers and intellectuals, and are believed to have come from Brahma's head. Then came the Kshatriyas, or the warriors and rulers, supposedly from his arms. The third slot went to the Vaishyas, or the traders, who were created from his thighs. At the bottom of the heap were the Shudras, who came from Brahma's feet and did all the menial jobs. The main castes were further divided into about 3,000 castes and 25,000 subcastes, each based on their specific occupation. Outside of this Hindu caste system were the Achuts, the Dalits, or the untouchables. Rural communities have long been arranged on the basis of caste. The upper and lower caste almost always lived in separated colonies. The water wells were not shared, Brahmins would not accept food or drink from the Shudras, and one could only marry within one caste. This overview may help understand the psychology of RSS supremacist ideology. According to RSS ideology, all religion in India other than Hinduism are considered foreign religions, and their adherents should either leave the country or convert to Hinduism in order to achieve the Hindu Renaissance. The goal is to change the geography and demography of India. They are trying to change everything to make India more Hindu state, by changing academic syllabus, by editing history books, by making new laws, by forcefully merging Kashmir with Indian territory, by passing triple talaq bill, and all other such acts which BJP has done so far is a complete struggle to make India a Hindu state. Last year, September 21, the late General Bipin Rawat had made a comment on clashes of civilization. He posed a question before a gathering of Delhi's strategic community. He asked them rhetorically whether China's growing engagement with Iran, Turkey, and Afghanistan will lead to the rebooting of clash of civilizations theory, with the Chinese and Islamic civilizations joining against the Western world. Later, Foreign Minister Jaishankar clarifies the statement and said that India had never subscribed to any clash of civilizations theory. The clash of civilizations is a thesis that people's cultural and religious identities will be the primary source of conflict in the post-Cold War world. The American political scientist Samuel P. Huntington argued
that future wars would be fought not between countries, but between cultures. According to this theory, with the knowledge of RSS ideology and psychological approach, is that even possible for a country like Pakistan to have any kind of peace with India? If yes, then how? Pakistan's first national policy claims to have peace with India and no hostility for 100 years. But seems like India is in no mood of having any kind of peace with Pakistan. In a recent event, Indian missile landed near Miachanu, Punjab, Pakistan. India says it accidentally fired a missile into Pakistan, blaming the incident on a technical malfunction during routine maintenance. On the other side, Pakistani military spokesperson Major General Babar Iftikhar said, the flight path of this object endangered many national and international passenger flights, both in Indian and Pakistani airspace, as well as human life and property on the ground. Islamabad warned Delhi to be mindful of the unpleasant consequences of such negligence and to avoid a repeat. In the hostile environment of war and conflicts, prediction of any kind of peace with neighbors is difficult. When countries like Russia and Ukraine can have war, possibility of any unwanted event is higher than ever before. RSS and its affiliated terrorist groups have clear strategy against all minorities in India, especially against Indian Muslims. Pakistan national policy is certainly based on having peace with India. With this peace behavior, how Pakistan could tackle India in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, which Pakistan always claims their part. If genocide against Indian Muslims will start in India, which many experts already warned about, what will be the response of Pakistan on it? Should Pakistan has to focus on wartime strategy because of current international situation? All current ongoing wars in the world are happening in cities. Common citizens are getting directly affected by these wars. Health and food crises are rising. Does Pakistan have any strategy to deal with unfortunate event? Only government of Pakistan could answer these questions.